I don't know what to make of this next story. I'm a little concerned about it. And I'm very curious as to what you think. You can email me at thismajorityreporters@gmail.com because I don't know what to make of this. Apparently, in 2009, government officials found that there was a dengue fever outbreak. Now, listeners of this program know that our own Tim Johnson, the Majority Report correspondent now in Cambodia, came down with dengue fever. Sounds miserable. And obviously dangerous. In Key West, there was the first significant dengue fever outbreak since 1934. Some scientists argue that maybe this is a function of climate change, that the warm weather has made the region more hospitable to Aedes aegypti, the primary species of mosquito known to spread the virus. I'm sure I mispronounced that. The outbreak lasted for 15 months, sickened 93 people. There has not been a new case since November 2010. But local leaders are rather upset about it because tourism is pretty important. You don't want to be known as like Key West, the place to go have a fun time and get dengue fever. So a British company, Oxitec, has genetically engineered a new mosquito to need the antibiotic tetracycline in order to survive past the larvae stage. So in other words, it's a male that impregnates the female mosquito and then develops basically a larvae that cannot survive because it has a built-in sort of, I guess, virus. The offspring die before they're old enough to bite. This story comes from Mother Jones, but there's also one in the New Yorker about this. So Oxitec released its mosquitoes in Brazil, Malaysia, and the Cayman Islands, where the company claims an 80% decline in the Aedes aegypti population over the course of 3 months. I don't know if this has been backed up by other sources. Corporations, obviously, in this situation, have a slight incentive to fudge their numbers. But let's take it at its face value. Oxitec's method can cost much less than spraying, doesn't involve chemicals. Key West would pay $200,000 to $400,000 a year for the eggs versus $800,000 a year for pesticides to keep these mosquitoes sort of under control. Eric Hoffman, who follows engineering issues for the environmental group Friends of the Earth, says the public isn't being told the whole truth about this. He says, no one quite knows what will happen to an ecosystem devoid of the Aedes aegypti mosquito. And then the other question is, without this mosquito, suppose a worse species of mosquito takes place. I know you can just watch, like, for instance, with bees, wasps and carpenter bees go at it. And they maintain some type of equilibrium. I mean, I've watched them fight. One fear is that the Asian tiger mosquito may move in without this other one. It's one of the most invasive species in the world, also a potential dengue carrier, and it breeds extremely rapidly and may require greater quantities of pesticide to control. Oxitec has said, we're developing one of these sort of like suicide mutant Asian tiger mosquitoes. So we're working on that. And the other problem with this Oxitec mosquito is that some of the offspring don't self-destruct. It doesn't, all of them that mate don't kill them, don't die. So some of these will continue to live without tetracycline. And no one knows what's going to happen with this new sort of mutant variety of mosquito. The CEO of Oxitec claims that independent studies commissioned by the company suggest that allergens won't be an issue. In other words, you have this new type of mosquito. What if human beings are like, some people are deadly allergic to it? But independent studies have found that that won't be a problem. Though he concedes that the company doesn't know whether its method can reduce dengue over the long term. So right now there's a big fight in Key West about this, because apparently in the Cayman Islands, most people didn't realize that the firm's mosquitoes had been released until after the fact. And it wasn't until this March when media reports had Key Westers upset about the prospect of this. So I don't even know what I feel about this, but it scares me. Introducing mutant species of insects seems to me somewhat problematic. I think I would go with the tiki torches myself, but